Look, someone's coming.
Oh, speaking of.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
People of Razathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If Ishgard can accept dragons into their community now, I don't think we'll have a problem in Razathan.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
His eyes.
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Favne, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Razathan to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity has stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Razathan will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Why are you here?
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Oh, you're in luck.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat-Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness.
This is
With the
Sparta.
coming of the seventh umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat-Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine.
Or
All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
how are you just picking up on this, Y'shtola?
Yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Do you still have that flower?
Bet it's wilted by now with all the negative emotion. Oh my god. I was right.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet, and we will meet again.
So the final days is just a planet-wide depression. Got it. Oh. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there's still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Oh, am I going to level up? No. Close, but no cigar. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna take a 5-minute bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. At World's End. Ooh! I'm gonna... But this is the... updated stream title. That's a good one. At World's End, the Radiant Host Soldier has a message for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Thank you, Sakura. Greetings, honored Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency, the Satrap. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Mahirda's Mahan. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action. This seems an ideal venue. Ah, and to you, Moldy Cheese. There is someone we had hoped to introduce you to in particular. While I'm loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation. Knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now, this must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. There better be burgers for Graha. Thank you, friend. Whenever you are ready, please join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. I shall go on ahead. Bum 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 bum. Maybe we'll finally be unlocking the Aetheryte. Access to Aetheryte you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency. A risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune to the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Oh, well, thank you. And then, okay, we're going that way. That should be all the Aetherites, right? Yeah, I should have them all after this. Well, after that. Let's make sure... Yep, Hall of the Radiant Host. Who are we going to meet? It's gonna be someone I'm pretty sure it's gonna be someone we know. Pretty sure. I am having a very good habit of being wrong on this playthrough, though, so... I'm not going to hold myself to that. What did I unlock extra? Oh, the gate. Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the Hall of the Radiant Host, where our leadership oversees all of Rad Zatan's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. We're gonna meet the leader of the Radiant Host. Dolmen Delegate. Wait a minute. Is Heon gonna be here? Whoop! Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Never mind. Whoever this is. New person. Oh, so you're the famous Moldy Cheese, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You've looked of one who's walked through hell. Hirabat, please, you are speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and a savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here. We'll be soon enough. don't know why I gave her a Scottish accent. But okay. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it was a pleasure to have you with us, so great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. It's 100% too late. Who are you? I don't know. I felt it fit. A fool with too many scars and knees that ache in the winter. The name's Shirabat, and I attend to business here. As for what sort of business, how can I put it? Radzatan welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? Quite so. We've got representatives from Doma, Olda and Alamigo, Limsa Lamensa, Redania, and last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Radzatan and the respective homelands. We use this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a woman in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. I hope they don't voice act her, because it will have ruined everything I have just done. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformations apparently occurred before the skies turned red, contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavner reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our Far Eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. We began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvus. We're gonna go to Corvus, aren't we? Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout Allied lands there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kalzal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone, anywhere, overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here at Radzatan, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As fitting a name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Aye, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down the so-called blasphemies and their spawn as when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the future and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. You should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's days, have a word with the delegates to tell you what to expect. Can't unsee her as Scottish now. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? Gain access to the role quests. I feel like it really fits her. I don't know, I just saw the hair and the way she was talking to, where is it? This guy. Just felt like it was a very aggressive Scottish woman. The Grenadian delegates that urgent need a stout defender to help combat a new threat in his homeland. Well, it's the role quest. I should read it. Oh, well, I think I was talking like he was Irish. I've come on behalf of the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of accomplished fighters. Small folk cower in their homes for fear of an unprecedented threat from the Twelveswood, a blasphemy. Strikes quickly and with deadly precision before returning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have yet to devise a mean to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had a stout protector by the side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the woman we seek. What say you? Will you serve as the shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom? Protecting the realm is what I do. I will take that as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and report to my superior. All Gridania shall pray for your success. They might pay too. What level do you have to be? You need to be 85. Pray forgive Cher about her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times. Yeah, Scottish. But it's simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mehan? I know Radzan like the back of my hand. And I have a lot of tattoos on my hands, so I don't know them very well. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. I don't trust drinks. As the Warrior of Light, I have learned that that is a bad idea to take drinks from anyone else. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radzatan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahuin's legacy and serve Master Vitra's well. Have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Yeah. I can guarantee we're gonna have to follow the roles. I can't guarantee. I have a feeling we'll have to follow the role story eventually for the main story, so let's just continue the main story for now. If they're doing it the same way they did Shadowbringers anyway. Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Khazal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Mirhead's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Ooh. Water. Just water. Thank you. As you wish. Pray join your friends, and I will bring you your drink. I can taste the drugs in your water. Water has a taste. People say it don't, but it do. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? My sword. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?